So there's this movie called Pearl, right? I've actually never seen the movie, but I've seen clips of it. And it's like went viral on TikTok a long time ago. And it's a scene where the girl is like, "No, I'm a star," or something like that. If I can find the clip, I'll insert it. So yeah, that was like the energy that I was getting. That's how the message came to me. Like, people are fighting for a headline, and I don't mean literally. Like, this can be taken metaphorically. It does not have to be taken literally. It depends on your situation and whatever life that you are living. I don't know if you were like in the public eye or what, but the girls are fighting for a headline. Okay, that's what I was getting. Do not allow whatever desperate energy that other people are in, or whatever clout seeking monsters. I don't know why that just came to me like that, but we're gonna go with it. Whatever clout seeking monsters that are trying to use you for a headline, or do this can even be like people that you associate with, like friends with, who you have been starting to side eye. Like, they're starting to do things and you can tell it's out of desperation, or they're starting to do things that don't make sense. It kind of reminds me of like the videos you see on the YouTube, excuse me, of the 20 versus 1, where girls line up to be rated by men. I'm not going to pass any judgment, but that's the example that came to my head. Like, you could have a friend that went on a show like that, or you can know somebody that went on a show like that, and you personally looked at that with kind of like a side eye, like, what are you doing? Or this is not something that friend would normally do, or whatever the case may be. Okay, take it how it resonates for your situation. But I get that, but I also get that this could be somebody that you don't associate with. You may not even know this individual or individuals who are trying to use you for a headline, or they see you doing well in some type of way and they want to try to piggyback off of that, or ride your wave, or try to like do something to get some type of clout. And this kind of goes along with one of my messages I literally just recorded about reminding my collective to not be desperate and not do things for attention and not do things for money, because there's a lot of people who have not tapped into their purpose, don't know how to tap into their purpose, and just do things because they see it on social media and they don't know what else to do. Those people who do things like that have not looked within themselves. They have not seeked their higher self. They haven't even made an attempt. They have not went to God, or whatever the case may be, and you have. And they see you doing well, they see you being successful, and they feel like you did something low vibrational to get it. Instead of just asking you or paying attention or listening or something, they just automatically assume that you did something low vibrational, or you sold your soul to get whatever it is that you have, because it's almost unfathomable to them that someone like you could even, which is very offensive. I'm sorry for whoever this is for. That's very offensive. That someone like you could reach this level, or you could accomplish this thing, whatever this thing is. And not only do they judge you for that, they go out their way to damage themselves. And isn't that crazy? Like, just because they don't believe that you are capable of doing something and you did something low vibrational, they go out their way to actually do something low vibrational, and actually do something that's like, quote unquote, selling your soul. And you just ruined your life because you were being a judgmental hater. Like, isn't that kind of crazy? That's crazy. Just because they could not see the good in you, and they didn't think that you were ever going to amount to anything. Like, that's so weird. But again, this is why I say that you have to chase your purpose. You have to look within. You have to know thyself, because if you don't, you'll be out there looking a fool like this person who went out their way to do that off an assumption. Okay, don't ever make an assumption. I always say that I'm the type of person, I will make an ass out of you every time. Don't ever assume anything, because that assumption is going to have you looking like a jackass, okay? And you don't want to be out here looking like a jackass, all right? Maybe you are, like, I don't know if this is like for a celebrity. I really don't know, but maybe you are headlining something. You are making strides. You're on the news. You're trending. Like, this could be for somebody who's like an influencer, celebrity type. Like, I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm getting. It's very like, high energy, but this is somebody who did not do this for clout. This is something that is a gift. So whatever it is that you're doing, God instilled this gift in you. You chased your purpose and you got a bag from it. You got success from it. You got abundance from it. You got things from whatever this is. And there are people who are extremely envious of you and what you have created for yourself. And they want to do anything, even if they got to attach themselves to your name. These people are not embarrassed by that. They're not embarrassed by picking fights with you. They're not embarrassed by trying to name drop you. They're not embarrassed by speaking down on you on public platforms. Like, they're not embarrassed because they're so thirsty and hungry for a headline and some type of attention. Money could be drying up, that they're like, I'm about to attach myself to the viewer's name. I need this headline. I need my song to pop. I need something. And you are trending. You're number one right now. I'm about to hop on your wave, okay? All I'm going to say is, just like Beyonce said, always stay gracious. Best revenge is your paper, okay? Don't respond. Don't feed into the negativity. You are already winning, and I don't care what these people say. You got to be doing something right. If they felt like they could attach themselves to you, you got to be head honcho. You got to be the boss. You got to be the queen. If these people feel like they can attach themselves to you and that will bring them some sort of success. And you got to really think about that on a deeper level, like on a spiritual level, all jokes aside. If somebody feels like attaching themselves to you will give them success, you got to know how powerful you are. You got to know how magnetic you are and how popping that aura is. Like, you got to know that if somebody feels like goes out their way to do something like that. Do you hear me? Don't ever forget that. And when I say that, I don't mean just get the big head. I don't mean it like that. I mean it in a way of, you better be mindful of where you put your energy, who you surround yourself with, and who you attach your name to. And when people are running their mouth, okay, especially if you're in the public eye, but when people are running their mouth and their people are trying to get a rise out of you, they need your energy. That is for a reason. Pay them dust, y'all, please. I know it's not always easy. I completely understand, okay? I be going through stuff behind the scenes. Just because I come on here and say this doesn't mean I've never gotten out of character or I have never, like, stepped down off my throne for a second, okay? I'm gonna just say it like that. I get it. I'm with y'all. I'm here with y'all. I read the comments. I know it's not always that easy, but you need to practice that. And for some of you who go through this a lot, you are meant to be the head of big companies. You are meant to be in the public eye. You are meant for some type of celebrity status. And God is God is continuously, testing you with these little scenarios to prepare you for the real thing, okay? New levels, new devils, okay? So instead of getting upset, change your perception and understand I am that powerful, okay? There's something about me that people just want to attack me. There's something about me, my energy is so abundant that people think that attaching themselves to me is going to bring them success. Like, I really got God in me. Like, I'm really that. Remember that, okay? Because all they need is response from you. And when you don't give them one, they look pathetic on their own.